What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel MJT Football. Mike, Joe, and Tony Football. I'm going to give you my reaction from the Raider game, the Raider preseason game. Raiders and the Dolphins in Miami. The 2-0 Raiders preseason. I know it's preseason, but the Raiders have been looking good. They're not turning the ball over. They're not committing penalties. They're doing what they're asked to do. Rich Gannon looking old as hell right now on TV. He doesn't dye his hair anymore. He stopped doing that black dye. Matt Millen and him have the same color hair, that white, fluffy hair in Miami. I'm ready to see who's going to play. I mean, I don't expect Derek Carr and all them to play anymore because from what we've heard that they're not playing. But if you guys are watching on TikTok, I'm right here. What's going on, DZ Raider? How about them Chiefs? Chiefs look good, right? Patrick Mahomes overthrowing MVS a couple times, though. What do you think about that? It's AFC West Saturday. They've showed every game from the AFC West. Well, at least where I'm at, I got to see every game. I got to see the Broncos at 10 o'clock this morning. I got to see the Chiefs at 1 o'clock, and then now the Raiders at 4, and then at 7 o'clock the Chargers start. So we got to see all four of the teams matched up. I don't know what I'm expecting to see from this game, but I just want the Raiders to come out and continue to do what they've been doing, stopping the other teams in the first and second quarter, not committing the penalties, like I said, because that show, I know the Cowboy fans are out there going, hey, if we stop committing penalties, if we don't turn penalties, then we're going to be undefeated. Well, the Raiders have been one of the worst teams in terms of penalties the last couple of years. If not the last decade or two. And now if they could turn that around and Josh McDaniels can get that turned around, it's going to be a huge thing. Derek Carr is in top 10. What are you smoking, man? Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame caliber quarterback. What are you talking about? But I am live on TikTok right here. You guys can watch here. I'm not going to show the game because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get banned. I am live on YouTube, MJT Football on YouTube. Guys, check that out. It's at NFL Mike, if you guys know who that is on TikTok, big TikTok guy. Tony Tucker and myself run this channel. We do a bunch of football talk, football fantasy, whatever you guys want to talk. The Raiders have and always will lead in penalties. Yeah, it's true because the referees hate the Raiders. Every team talks about the referees, but there's only one team that can really talk about how much they get hated on, and that's us. On the real, Dak over Carr. I don't know. What has Dak really done, right? Derek Carr is up there as in the first 8 years of his career. Derek Carr has as many passing yards. He's number 3. It goes Dan Marino. No. It goes Peyton Manning, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Dan Marino for most passing yards of the first 8 years. So they're getting ready to show the game right now. Just showing the draft picks: Parham, White, Farrell, Matthew Butler is back for this game. Raiders are going to get a lot out of their draft picks this year. So hopefully they do exactly what we're expecting them to do. Parham and Munford have a great chance at starting on the offensive line. Zamir White has been amazing. If you guys see, come on, hey, you can look it up yourself. You can look up the stat. I'm not making these stats up. You can look up the stats you want. It goes, I'm telling you, it goes Peyton Manning, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr for most passing yards in the first 8 years of their career. It's funny because everybody hates on Derek Carr, but last year, at the beginning of last year, before the Raiders ran into all their drama, right? Before they ran into all their drama, who was everybody talking about as the league MVP? Derek Carr. Derek Carr for MVP. Derek Carr MVP. And then all this stuff happened in Las Vegas, and people were like, oh, we better shy away from that and not bring that up, not talk about the Las Vegas Raiders. Then in 2016, when the Raiders were on their big run, and the Raiders probably would have won the Super Bowl that year when Derek Carr broke his leg, he was the front runner for the MVP. He finished 3rd that year. Derek Carr has more MVP votes than Russell Wilson right now in his career. So I'm just letting you guys know, if you can hate on Derek Carr, you want. But Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback in this league. So I went to the Raider game last week. I saw him live in person. They look very good. couple things on defense that they need to work on. The offensive line needs some work, and Josh McDaniels talked about that, and he already brought that up that he was going to do all that. But I got it going on YouTube. If you guys want to check that out, I got it going on TikTok as well. They have Ziegler talking. The Raider game hasn't officially kicked off yet, but it will. You guys can ask me questions. Derek Carr is going to prove everyone wrong, just like Jim Plunkett did. I hope so. And if you're a fantasy football player, why not take a shot at Derek Carr in the later rounds? He's going late rounds. If you believe, everybody still believes in Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is still going first round in fantasy drafts. That means you guys have to believe in Derek Carr in that offense, right? You have to believe that the Raiders are going to put up numbers. I might have started too early, just waiting for this game to start because I'm a little excited. I know a lot of people get all pissed off and they're like, "It's preseason, Joe. You take too much into account." Look, when a Raider game is on, a Raider game is on. I don't care if it's preseason, postseason, regular season. I'm watching it and I'm into it. Even when it's third and fourth stringers, people that are going to get cut. As of right now, they're still professional football players. Yeah, believe in our quarterback. I was going to make one of those videos where, what's trending right now is one of those videos where you're in the back of the cop car and you're, like, locked up. I was going to be like, when I say that Derek Carr is my quarterback. Because that's my guy, man. I believe in Derek Carr until he proves me wrong. I know a lot of people are high on everybody else in their black and silver, but Derek Carr is going to do his thing. Let him do his thing until he proves not. And him and Devontae Adams, like when I was watching him warm up last week in Las Vegas, he was throwing some darts to Devontae. Hi from Florida. How are you doing? All right. What was her name? Heather, Ashley, country girl. But yeah, let's get this going. Let's go. Come on, Raiders. Here we go. Dolphins Stadium looks small, huh? It looks like, there only 2 levels to it? Sanders is going to kick off. The Raiders are going to receive right now. Let's go, Raiders! Raiders! Put in the chat. Raiders, put in whatever you guys want. Let me know. Let's go, Raiders! So who's back there to receive? Walker? Is that who was back there? I think I saw back there. And the kickoff is in the back of the end zone. Raiders going to take over at the 25. What's up, Alfredo? Let's go, guys. Jarrett Stidham coming in. Jarrett Stidham's been looking really good. He had a good run for a touchdown last week in our home opener. This is why they brought him over here, because he knows Josh McDaniels' system, and we expected him to do this, right? We expected him to be crisp in this offense. So here we go. 2 wide receivers. 2 wide receivers set. Oh, and he tosses it up. There we go. Was that Johnson for the first down? Was that 15 yards at least? There we go. Open it up with the first down pass. I like it. Being aggressive right away. Be aggressive. Be aggressive, right? Tyron Johnson was the ex-Charger who came over, and this week he said he wanted to be on the Raiders. He wants to be a Raider. Goes a handoff right here. Whoa. Who's that? Zamir White. Zamir White was bigger than I thought in person when I saw him last week. I was like, dang, he's actually a big dude when he was warming up in front of me. So I was impressed with Zamir White. But he's doing good, averaging 4 yards a carry in the preseason so far. And hopefully he can keep that up. Him and Josh Jacobs could be a 1-2. Got Brandon Bolden back there that you haven't seen yet. So the Raiders, and that's one thing I like about Bolden, is the Raiders haven't really had a short yardage running back the last couple of years. I know they've been looking for one. They just never had one. Let's go second down. Tipped up. Oh, it almost intercepted. Did he come down with it? No, he dropped it. Close. It was a close one. It was tipped up. Had some pressure. Stidham got rid of it. Got tipped up. And 1, 2, 3. Was it blitz 5 right there? Yeah, that was a bad read by Stidham. He should have hit Keenan Cole right there, but it went over Keenan Cole. The defender knocked it up, and the tight end almost came down with it.
No starters?
No starters for the Raiders. There's your boy Tyron Johnson for another first down. The Raiders first down when they needed him.
You think Tyron's gonna make the team?
Oh, Tyron Johnson will make the team. If you guys are on TikTok, you guys know NFL Mike. He is on. He's a little banned from TikTok right now, but if you guys want to check him out, he's on MJT Football on YouTube. You guys can come over there and check us out on there. If you guys are missing Mike, I know you guys are. Mike is a big Raider hater, so there's nothing more that will help him out than to see Miami come and kill the Raiders right now.
Yeah, I can't watch the game because I don't have the broadcast on my network, but I'm watching Buccaneers and Titans.
Oh, a huge sack on Stidham right now, knocking his helmet off. His helmet off. Who is that? Number 92, Steeler for the Dolphins. Big sack.
You see Mahomes play today?
I did. Jalen Phillips is on one today, too. That was a good little rush. So Jalen Phillips and number 92 both got there to Stidham and knocked his helmet off.
Oh, that's a Miami starter right there. The Steelers starting offense is in the game in Jacksonville right now to open it up.
Who they got starting at quarterback? Oh, long pass! Oh!
Well, Mitch Trubisky, and they got Najee in the backfield and all the receivers out wide. Deontay, George Pickens, and Chase Claypool.
Who is that? What's his name? Zuber?
Isaiah Zuber?
Huh?
Isaiah Zuber?
Yeah, Isaiah Zuber. He just dropped. Man, I thought he had that long pass right now.
Y'all scalp our practice squad for your preseason guys every year. That guy was on our side. He was on the Chargers for a minute.
Come on.
Claypool just made a great catch.
So Mike's watching the Steelers. I'm watching the Raiders. He'll keep you guys updated on that.
Yeah, I'm doing better actually because I have a split screen of both the Steelers and the Buccaneers. Malik Wilson for the Titans right now.
What is this? Third down? You're not doing a good job of telling me what down it is. Oh, fourth down. Raiders are going for it on fourth down right now. Fourth and about 4.
Fourth and Stidham.
Get rid of it. Oh, he did. First down.
Oh.
There we go. Raiders just finding the middle of the field. Keep going back to the middle of the field. I went to Jasper Horsted, the tight end.
Oh, tight end.
See, I thought you would get it because you're in the LA market.
That's what I thought too. I was looking for it, but
yeah, you guys are watching along with me on YouTube. We got Mike here on. Mike, you like the graphics?
I do. Wait, can you update the scoreboard easily?
I'm gonna try to. I kept it on Photoshop to try to do it.
Okay.
Just save it as I go. I don't know. That's all. I don't know how other people do it. People are more technology savvy than I am.
We need a ghost producer that's just watching the game and updating the scoreboard for us.
So this broadcast is weird. It's the only place they put that where the down is. Oh, a little jet sweep by the Raiders. That was interesting.
Malik Willis is a tackle-breaking machine, but the Buccaneers' defense is getting after him right now.
They went back to DJ Turner. DJ Turner had the big score for the Raiders in the second half last week. Maybe one of the reasons why they got rid of Demarcus Robinson was for DJ Turner. We'll find out as the preseason moves on.
Where did Demarcus Robinson sign again?
He went to the Ravens.
The Ravens. Are the Raiders expected to play any starters at all this whole preseason, or?
I've been reading and I read no. Keenan Cole with a big reception down to the 2-yard line for the Raiders on this opening drive. Keenan Cole. This is one of the guys that I've been looking forward to seeing, Mike, is Keenan Cole. Last week I thought he was open a lot more when I was watching him in person than he was actually getting thrown the ball to. Jared Stidham 5 of 7 for 72 yards on this opening drive.
You got to pick up that beef with Stidham.
First and goal. Here we go. Zamir White. Make it look easy. Why don't you, Zamir? Dang, right up the middle on this Dolphins defense as the Raiders score a touchdown, Raiders. Mike,
I regret coming. Just because I had to hear that just now.
Is that one thing you didn't want to hear, Mike? Like, you don't want to hear that all season? Or, I mean, you know the Raiders are going to score.
Not till the second week.
You just don't want to hear it?
35-0 Chargers final.
So you're saying the Raiders aren't going to score week 1?
Not a single point. Not even. Actually, I'll give him 3 points because my dad's going to kick one through. He kicks one through in every game.
So my son's favorite player just took the field, Daniel Carson, to kick it up and make it a 7-0 Raiders on their opening drive here in Miami. Woo, Mike. Gotta love it.
That's my favorite player, too. I have the same favorite player.
Well, Daniel Carson, according to Raider fans, is your daddy, right?
Yeah, that's what I was told. I wish him happy Father's Day and everything.
He never got back to you?
No, not yet. And I went to the Hall of Fame game, and I was yelling from the stands, Dad! 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 He wouldn't even turn around and look at me. What a jerk.
What a jerk Daniel Carson is.
Everyone was probably very confused, like, who does this kid belong to?
So 7-0 Raiders. What do you got in your games, Mike? Are you guys at a commercial right now?
No, it's Leonard Fournette's running the football right now.
How's he looking? Leonard Fournette, how's he looking?
He looks like he's back in shape again already. I mean, he looks big, but he was a big dude before. He doesn't look like abnormally big or out of shape big. Gabbert's in the game. Brady obviously not with the team right now because of personal reasons.
Yeah, he's gone. A 7-0 Zamir White touchdown, Mike. Are you as a Charger fan? Are you going to compare Isaiah Spiller and Zamir White's careers?
I mean, it's impossible not to. It feels like they're drafted a pick apart from each other. I thought that the Raiders were trading up there to take Spiller, and I was like, damn, they just got us. Traded up, took Spiller right under our nose, but they took Zamir White instead. Zamir looks like he has a similar style runner to Josh Jacobs. I feel like Josh McDaniels likes those guys that's kind of versatile. He can catch passes, and he can also run between the tackles when they need him to.
Yeah. I wonder if they knew that the Chargers were going to take a running back. They just didn't know which one, I'm going to guess.
And they were just like, we need to just make sure they don't take Zamir.
Yeah, just to make sure they don't take the guy we want.
Or maybe we were actually going to take Zamir. Who knows?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, that could have been a possibility too.
And they pivot to Spiller. But Spiller's looked great in camp and looked great in preseason action so far. So hopefully that continues tonight versus them boys who, according to the Cowboys fans, had a great joint scrimmage, but according to the rest of the world, they did not. Yeah,
Mike. NFL Mike is, everybody, if you want to say hi to NFL Mike, he's live on YouTube with me, MJT Football on YouTube. Guys, go over there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and talk to Mike. Mike's live.
I'm live here. Can they hear me?
Mike, say hi to everybody.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Mike.
49ers Hive is saying hi to you.
Hi, 49ers Hive. I appreciate you for your support, my friend. Come to the MJT. Yeah, MJT. 49ers Hive's already subscribed to this channel, 100%.
Lynn Boland, the former Raider third-round pick who didn't even get to go to preseason with the Raiders. He got traded before, just kneeled the ball down on the kickoff from the Raiders. Raiders went 12 plays, 75 yards, Mike. 5 minutes, 5:52. A 2-yard touchdown by Zamir White at the end. A big fourth down play, reception on that drive. So the Raiders look good in the opening drive.
So the Miami offense is coming out. Is there any starters in there?
Let's see. It looks like Tua is starting.
Hell yeah.
So Tua is in the game. I don't know if Tyreek Hill's in the game.
Man, Malik Willis.
Oh, the Raiders tore that one up, tore that play up for a good loss on that first play of the game. Ooh, and was it a nice little blitz from the outside? Oh, he just read that run perfectly. It was a pitch toss.
Holy.
3 yards, 4 yards on the play. Doesn't look like the Raiders have a lot of starters in on defense either. Abrams in there. I see him. They got Masterson in. Who else they got in there?
Malik Willis is running around like a maniac. He's making a lot of people miss, but his offensive line is not helping him at all.
But the guy who made that first play on the Raiders drive was Darren Butler. He's an undrafted free agent out of Arizona State. He's making a lot of noise in the Raiders camp, and he's probably going to make – I'm guaranteed that he makes the team. He should have been drafted earlier. He should have been drafted. A lot of people didn't like his size, but he's been making noise and doing a great job for the Raiders. Third down for Tua. I don't see – yeah, Mike, I don't see your boy Tyreek Hill in there.
My boy? Wouldn't call him my boy. Come on, Tua. Third down against the Raiders backups. Come on.
Third and 4. Here we go. Come on, get in there. Tua running. That's good little. Tua moved out of the pocket and made a good little play for the first down. He ended up passing it, but he made a little play to Chase Edmonds out of the backfield.
Good job, Tua. It's Tua time. They're playing in Miami or in Vegas?
This is in Miami. There is a flag on the field.
Tua time in Miami.
Legal use of the hands. Illegal use to the face on the Raiders, I believe.
Nice. Tax moron.
What's up, Joey? How you doing today?
I believe this is 49ers high. What's up, Joey?
Oh, yeah, so he's already been there. Rock Sin with the penalty on the back end that had nothing to do with the damn play.
Joey, time to trade in that Jimmy G jersey for a Trey 5 jersey. It's Trey season, baby.
Oh, wait, the penalty was on Miami? It was 3rd and 12?
Oh, snap.
I thought they called it on the Raiders. I got it wrong.
So they got to redo it?
No, I think maybe the graphic was wrong. Because there's no way. That had to be first down.
Mm.
Yeah, the penalty was on the Raiders. It had to be on the Raiders, on Rock Sin. What channel is it on? I have it on, I believe, NBC in the area that I'm in, so I'm watching it on NBC, guys. It's not on the NFL Network. Second down for Tua and the Raiders to Mike Gesicki. Oh, 2-yard catch.
Yeah,
Mathis Fairley with the nice little tackle on there. So it's 7-0 Raiders right now. Raiders came out, went on a big drive. What did I say, Mike? 12th play drive to open up the game. Zamir White scored the touchdown, guys. You guys haven't been watching. Here we go. Third down and 9 at midfield for the Miami Dolphins on their opening drive. Tua tries to hit Gesicki was that Gesicki in the middle of 2 defenders? That's not great. That wasn't a good read. Darren Butler, the guy I've been telling you guys about, made the big play, the big stop.
So is it third down again?
Actually, that's not Tua's fault. That hit him right on the chest. That's. I mean, when it hits you in the chest, Mike, where else do you want it to be? It was right there. He just didn't put his hands up or anything.
Yeah, it's a long-running joke in the football community. What happened there? Hit you in a bad spot? Right between the numbers?
So Raiders are playing a mismatch of first and second stringers on defense. I saw Rock Sin. I saw Abram in there. I saw who else? I didn't see another starter that I believe in there. Averett, maybe, but he's not really a starter. So the Raiders don't have a lot of starters on defense, and they hold Tua and that offense, who had it looked like everybody was starting on that offense except for Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, the Chargers will play their starting secondary for a couple of drives, minus Derwin and JC. So we're actually going to see some Chargers out there probably too for the Cowboys.
How important do you think it is to start your starters in preseason? I was wondering that. Like, I
think that. Go ahead.
I want to ask a player that, like, do they want to get out there for preseason? Do they want to get out there in these games?
Well, I don't think they do because their pay is basically zero for those games. Like, they don't get nothing. But for the team factor, I do think that there's something in just knocking a little bit of the cobwebs out. However, I also think that if a team doesn't want to play their starters, they don't have a good feeling about it, don't do it, and just do it in practice, do it in joint scrimmages, do it and all that kind of stuff. You can get your starters reps there the exact same way that you can get them reps in the preseason. But you could see teams like this week, KC and Buffalo put Mahomes and Allen on the field. Yeah. Joe, close your eyes. Close your eyes, Joe. Close your eyes.
Open your eyes, Joe.
Mike? What happened?
Hey, it's me. My name's Mike on the mic. Check out my TikTok weekly for lives and updates and giveaways, guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Is this what I sound like?
Exactly what it sounds like right there.
You know what? I feel lucky, gentlemen. They gave me Malik Willis in the Titans game. I don't know what you guys got.
I got that too.
I don't got to watch the crappy Raiders.
Yeah,
I got everything. So if I wanted to, I could switch over. But I don't want to because I want to watch the Raiders and what they did on this first opening drive when you missed it, Tony, when Zamir White scored an opening drive touchdown after 12 plays and the Raiders' 6-minute drive.
Unfortunately, I think you guys got a good one in Zamir White. I think you guys got an actual player there. You know what the saddest thing about watching is the Raiders actually had a good draft. Like a lot of the players that you guys drafted, I thought highly of them going into the draft. So maybe that's a sign of, I don't know.
Well, they were showing the Raiders draft picks from this year, and all but Britton, I think, will make the team, and all of them will contribute.
Oh, that's a bold statement. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing either. But Tyron Johnson with another catch, he had a great first opening drive. He's back out there for the second one. He had 3 catches on the first drive.
Is he going to make the team as like depth wide receiver?
I believe so. I think that's why they got rid of Demarcus Robinson early, so they can keep him and DJ Turner in here.
Yeah, and Robinson got swooped up real quick by the Ravens, which I like that move for him.
And the Raiders probably did him a solid by letting him go early. Like, hey, we see that you're not going to make the team. We're going to let you go now. You can hop on a team early.
Yeah, I think the Rams did the same thing for Blanton.
Yeah, like do these veterans a solid favor. Get them in another camp early, so they're not competing with a bunch of these other cuts.
Yeah, because I mean, both of those guys that we just talked about, Blanton and Demarcus Robinson, have both played in Super Bowls. Like they've both been not major contributors, but they've been contributors on teams that have played in the Super Bowl. So they should be on rosters in the NFL.
First down, the Raiders. Little dump off passes. Zamir White, he had a fight for the extra yard, but he got it.
Who's in there? Your starter is Stidham?
Yeah, Stidham's in there. So the Raiders came with Stidham and Zamir White was a starter. Not a lot of other starters on offense. Defense, they came with about 3 or 4 other main starters. Tua has been playing for Miami, though, or he did play the first drive.
Malik Willis is out here making some plays. You know what's interesting is I heard Vrabel say, "Oh, we didn't like him because he didn't stay in the pocket or whatever. He was jumping around." But he's playing with backup offensive linemen. It's not like you had Taylor Lewan out there, setting a clean pocket for him.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't he be running around for his life?
So with that, the Raiders didn't They had a holding penalty on the defense on Miami, so Raiders really didn't need that first down, but they got it anyways. So another cut day is coming up, Tony. Tuesday, every Tuesday this month is a cut day. So coming up this Tuesday, they got to cut some more. So they went down to 85. What do they got to go down to? 80 again? 80? Is it 5 more? Or 75?
I thought it was a bigger cut than that, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought they had to get to 78 or 75 or something.
I mean, I can double check right now.
I'm not sure, but I did just see that the Lions won, which means we're going to have a happy ending to Hard Knocks for Tuesday.
So they got to cut down to 80 on the 23rd. And then on the 30th, they got to cut from 80 to 53.
How are you making these banners? Are you doing this in real time?
Yeah.
Look at you. Look at the production value you're throwing in here. I like this, Joe. We're going to need you behind the scenes on Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah. So I got to watch the Charger game too?
No, you don't got to watch it. I'll just text you every time they score. They're putting up 40 tonight.
With Chase Daniels?
Hell yeah. Dad bod Danny.
You were the one. You still think that Chase Daniels won't make the team for the Chargers?
No, I think Chase Daniels does make the team. I think if anybody gets cut, it's Easton Stick. Like if they have to make a tough roster decision, I think they would keep Chase Daniels because of his experience. But it's going to be interesting. Oh, let's say, Joe, we're fans of teams from the AFC West.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, couple of drives today, out there slinging it to Jody Fortson, I think his name is, a converted wide receiver to tight end. Any thoughts, any worries, anything like, okay, I think they're going to be fine? Or is it like this is preseason and he was playing against backups?
Well, I was trying to like watch Patrick Mahomes and determine the same thing. Like think about it. And I was like, he's running around and some of those would have been starters in there and he would have probably been sacked or had to throw it away a little bit faster than normal. He got to make a couple plays, but some of it was like, damn, that is Patrick Mahomes. He's still going to make some people look good. So I don't know. One is the Commanders who have really no secondary already, and it is preseason where they're not really, what do they call it, watching tape and game planning against people as much as they do in the regular season. But I'm not as scared. Like when you said that he overthrew MVS, I saw a couple of other throws that I'm like, I think he overthrew was it Sky Moore in the end zone too?
I don't know. I didn't see that one. I saw that Sky Moore drew a pass interference call that I thought was kind of weak, kind of bailed them out after they had a holding call on the first drive. But yeah,
Raider fans, real quick, Raider fans, if you guys are watching, Kenyon Drake just entered the game. I don't think this has been good for Kenyon Drake to be playing in the second preseason. Well, he's played in all 3 preseason games, but to be playing later in the games as the games go on, this is going to be almost the second quarter, and Kenyon Drake's coming in now. I think they might be showcasing him.
I could definitely see that. Like, what do you really need Kenyon Drake for in this backfield that you can't get from the other pieces you have? I think Amir Abdullah could do something similar. Who knows? I haven't seen Zamir White catch a lot of passes.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs has shown he can catch the ball a little bit. And then you got Brandon Bolden when all else fails.
Yeah, I don't know what and with Drake coming back from an injury, I'm not sure what they need to, like you said. You saw he's back, you see he's okay, now get him the hell out. I don't know why they continue to play him. Mark Badger going to be at the home opener. Nice.
Who is?
I'm on TikTok live as well. So a guy named Mark Badger said he's from Phoenix, and he'll be at the Raiders home opener against the Cardinals to watch the Raiders beat down the Cardinals and Kyler Murray.
Oh, that's what, week 2?
Week number 2. So the Raiders are going there 1-0, finish 2-0.
You don't believe that. You don't. If I gave you the truth serum, you'd be like, we're in trouble week 1, and you know it.
Tell you, I'm going to week 1 just so I can be there when the Raiders win. I can laugh at all the Charger fans as they're walking out saying, I hate the Raiders! I hate the Raiders!
I will be there week 1 too, and I will not be crying. I will be celebrating, trying not to get tackled by spiky shoulder pads.
I'm not playing the game, guys. We're not going to show any of the game. I will tell you what's happening in the game, but that's about it. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Anyways, got some great Las Vegas commercials happening here, I guess.
Oh! We got in the Titans game, looks like Kyle Phillips, the kid out of UCLA, just almost housed one against the Bucs on a punt return.
And that's the Bucs have their starting quarterback in?
Well, they do if Brady continues his run on the Masked Singer. I mean, waiting to see Treylon Burks out here.
Oh, yeah. Treylon Burks hasn't came in yet?
No, I haven't seen him. I missed the first drive or two, it looks like.
So we got 2 minutes, 58 seconds left in the first quarter of this Raider game. Miami has the ball now. Raiders had a punt. See if Tua comes back out for a second series.
How did Tua look?
He went 3 for 5. He was moving around in the pocket good enough. On that one, it was 3rd down and 9. I don't think it was his fault. He hit the tight end straight in the chest, and the guy dropped the ball in between two defenders.
Is he playing with any starters out there, like is Waddle or Hill? Did any of them, Gesicki, did any of them play?
Gesicki's out there. Chase Edmonds was out there because Chase Edmonds had a big catch on 3rd down. Gesicki was out there. I'm not sure if he's staying out there. I didn't see Hill, and I'm not sure if Waddle was out there to begin the game. Because what did let's see. Yeah, so Tua's back out there again. So is Chase Edmonds.
To me, it's weird. If you're not going to put your first team offense on there, why would you put your starting quarterback out there?
Hey, he made a nice little throw right now.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like the whole point would be if I'm going to risk injury and put my starter out there at quarterback, then I'm putting some of my starters out there at the other positions because I'm trying to establish rhythm. I'm not trying to establish rhythm with secondary players and risking my franchise quarterback. Yeah,
like why not put Tyreek Hill or Waddle out there for a series? Chase Edmonds with the handoff. Here we go. Bam.
Well,
Chase Edmonds is supposed to be the starter right there too, right?
They gave him a lot of money in free agency. I would think they're gonna use him heavily. I guess to me, it kind of shows what Mike McDaniel thinks of Tua in a way, because he's almost like, if he does get banged up, is there really a drop off to Teddy Bridgewater? I'm being honest. Like, is there like a tremendous drop off between the two? Like, Bridgewater's been a good quarterback and won games in this league. He did it with the Saints. He did it with the Vikings. Like, he struggled a little bit with the Broncos, but I mean, I just think the Broncos roster isn't nearly as good as Broncos fans do.
Yeah. So they had a big first down, a big pass on first down to I don't know how long that was, probably like a 20-yard pass. And now they've gone to 2 handoffs in a row to Chase Edmonds. It's like, what are you doing? So it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 for Tua on this drive right now. Gesicki's still out there.
Yeah, it's Gesicki.
Dump off to Chase Edmonds. Oh, he broke the tackle. First down. Masterson had him wrapped up. See, then a lot of talk about Masterson in the Raiders camp, but if you're not going to make that tackle right there, not going to help your team out because he had him stopped probably 3 yards from the first down.
Yeah, that's sometimes when I'm watching these preseason games, you see how close they are to making the big play, and then they just come just a little short. Whether it's getting to the quarterback, some of them they don't finish the sack, or whether it's getting to the ball, making the adjustment, but they don't complete the catch. It's like those are the things that separate them from getting reps, potentially being a starter, and being somebody who's qualified to play in the NFL. Like it's just a sliver of talent or ability that's made. That's the crazy thing about watching the preseason is I see these young kids chasing their dreams and they come up just short of like making it.
Yeah, they're right there. So let's see. End of the first quarter for the Raiders. 7-0 in the first quarter, but Miami driving.
Joe, are you buying any of that Dameon Pierce stuff? They said the reason he didn't play last night is because he already won the starting job.
No.
I can't buy it either. Like, I can't imagine a veteran coach like Lovie Smith saying, we're going to start our season with a rookie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could, but I don't. In the preseason, I don't believe anything. Coaches are trying to do everything and trying to hide stuff and not show all their thing. But I don't know why they wouldn't let a rookie play. Anyways, though, Tony, maybe that is the case.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I know they didn't pay Marlon Mack like a ton of money. I think the contract has got some incentives and bonuses in it if he stays healthy and gets enough yards or whatever. But still, he's a veteran. He's good blitz pickup. He's been successful in this league. Like, don't you want to have experience on a team like the Texans that has a young roster? You have a young quarterback out there. Wouldn't you? That's just the way I look at it. I always think to myself, like, older guys tend to do more conservative, rational things.
Well, they said the NFL game is faster than college, right? So you would want your rookies to feel how fast the game is, right? You would want to put them out there at least for a couple plays. I mean, you don't want to risk the injury and keep him out there for a whole quarter or something, but at least get him a couple plays where he's like, okay, damn, now I got to pick up this linebacker coming, see how he does against that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like you don't think it doesn't matter how good Zamir White does in this preseason. They're most likely going to start Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. Yeah, Zamir White's not going to beat out Josh Jacobs in the preseason.
No. He might do it in the regular season. He might get 3-4 touches, rip off a couple big runs, and then all of a sudden next week the game plan is, okay, we're going to game plan him in for 10 plays this week for sure, yeah. And then 12 or 15 the week after that. But to come out of the gate and say our 4th-round rookie is going to be the starter of our young football team, it feels like a lie.
Oh, come on, get him. Nice.
Make the catch, bro. Come on.
Jonathan Hankins in the game with a nice little stop right there. Who they got in it? Oh, Sony Michel's in at running back right now for Miami.
Hankins is that big D tackle you guys got, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is another thing. This is the first time the Raiders actually have some of their D tackles healthy for the preseason game. They haven't had them. This is one of the reasons why Stu hasn't. If the Raiders were interested in Stu, it's because they want to see what these guys can do when healthy. What is it? 3rd and 1 right now. Hand off to Sony Michel up the middle. Stuffed. Ain't going nowhere, Sony Michel. Take it on back.
Oh, shit.
Hankins with another big stop up the middle.
We are in the Raiders Super Bowl right now, the preseason, ladies and gentlemen.
Jonathan Hankins. Woo! Let's see. See if the Dolphins are going to go for it on 4th down. Jenkins just signed with the team and he's already on the field. Oh, take that.
Wait, who is it?
They signed Jenkins off the practice squad or off the. Where'd he come from? Tennessee.
Jenkins. Why don't I know Jenkins?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what his first name is. Jenkins. It's not. Is it the DB Janoris?
No, it's Jordan Jenkins. Came from the Tennessee Titans.
I don't know. Oh, big catch by your guy, Joe. Tyler Johnson.
Not the Titans. He came from the Texans. My bad. They signed another guy from the linebacker from the Titans. He came from the Texans.
I don't know. I don't know who that is. But Tyler Johnson just made a big catch on third down, I think. Your breakout player.
False start, fourth down for the Miami with the false start. Take it on back. Scared of that Raider defense.
So Tua's mounted no drive whatsoever.
They've been driving. So the first drive, they went 6 plays. They had to they went 1-2, got a big first down on third down. Then they went 3 plays and out. This one they actually drove down to about the 30-yard line, and they're about to kick the field goal right now. So what is this? About a 45-yard field goal for Miami, which looks good.
45-yard. We just had a fumble over here in the Titans-Bucks game. I don't know who it was. I don't know. This shit's getting messy.
So 7-3 Raiders here in the second quarter. Start of the second quarter. Everybody's telling me on TikTok, show the game. I'm not showing the game. I'll tell you a little bit about the game. I'm watching it on NBC in my local area. Tony is about an hour away from me. He's not getting the game, so I don't know how I'm getting the game, but I'm getting the game and I'm loving it.
I wonder, Joe, if you get it because you got the local boy network.
I got the Derek Carr network.
Yeah,
probably.
Like I do wonder if that factors into it. Like do they play the Chargers games in Oregon? I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Tua played 2 series, Tony, for you, and he's got 6. He's 6 of 8 for 58 yards.
That feels like a Tua game right there.
But my boy Stidham is 7 of 10 for 80 yards.
Yeah, I'm searching my channels, and I see no Raiders game. You said it's on NBC?
Yeah, I have it on NBC.
Yeah. I got nothing but news updates on NBC. How do I get out of this?
I want the Raiders to come back out. See who's going to be playing. Kenyon Drake. I mean, I can't believe the Raiders. I mean, I told you, Tony, at the beginning of the offseason that I thought Kenyon Drake would be one of the guys that won't be on the team this year. Could I be right? Could I be wrong? I don't know. But the way they're showcasing him or letting him play in the preseason, I think I'm on the right track.
Well, when I think about how they ran things in New England, they usually kept backs, but they were always able to keep them on. Like one of them would be inactive for the game. They wouldn't be on the starting roster. Like last year, we went through the situation where it was like, Damian Harris gets injured, and it would be like, is J.J. Taylor going to get some run? Is it Ramondre Stevenson? Is James White healthy? Bolden? So I do think that he's somebody that you want to keep around, but then it starts to factor in, like, how much money is he making? Can we benefit from not having to pay him? What's the penalty for cutting him? Like, is there a trade market for him? Is there a team that's willing to give up, a 6th round pick for Kenyon Drake?
So Nick Mullins coming in the game, guys, already. Stidham's day is done.
Let a touchdown drive. It's a good, respectable day. That's going to be your backup, right? You think the Nick Mullins got a shot?
Stidham already won that position. He should be the number 2 guy. They're keeping Zamir White in. That's interesting. Let him go. See, that's what we're talking about. Let the rookies play, right?
Yeah. I mean, especially if you don't expect them to be major contributors, why not let them get reps, build confidence, make mistakes in the preseason? I'm trying to get these guys to make as many mistakes as possible. Like tonight, I want to see Isaiah Spiller get eight carries. I don't think he's going to, but I would prefer that he gets a chance to get any sort of nervousness or, sort of rookie unawareness out of his system.
Yeah.
Preseason, as opposed to week 1. Oh, there's a tight hammy. Now he's going to come in and have to pick up the blitz from Chandler Jones or Max Crosby in week 1 in SoFi when it's going to be rocking. Like, I don't really love that.
3rd and 4, Miami with an all-out blitz, and they get beat. Keenan Cole across the middle for at least 22-yard gain on 3rd down and 4. This is the guy, Tony, I was telling Mike about Keenan Cole. I want to see how they use him when they have Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow out there. Because Keenan Cole, like last week when I went to the game, he was open a lot more than he was actually getting thrown to. And I think maybe they went back and watched some film, but Keenan Cole has a lot more speed than we think he does.
That's the kid from the Jaguars, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's never going to be your number 1, should never be your number 1. But he is a really good depth wide receiver to have out there.
So big first down for the Raiders right here. Like I told you guys, Nick Mullins is already in the game, but that's Keenan Cole's 3rd catch for 44 yards today.
Ooh, we got Malik Willis out here. A little shake and bake action. Little shake and bake.
I do got to get some sleep today, so I don't know how long I'll probably stay on maybe till halftime.
All right. Well, yeah, I have stuff I need to get done too before my show tonight.
What? Well, I don't know. I'm loving it because everybody's telling me don't get all excited because it's preseason. Big L for you always. Big L. Fernando, what are you doing, Fernando, in my TikTok? Don't you got some Notre Dame football to coverage or some Charger football to talk? You don't come in here, Fernando, talking about when the Raiders are up 7-3 on the Miami Dolphins. And the Dolphins try to bring their starters against the Raiders, and the Raiders said, we're still better than you. Fernando up in Tony. Fernando's in my TikTok right now, my TikTok live, trying to give me an L.
Oh, it's good to see he trolls you on all platforms.
Yeah, Fernando. Whenever he can, he'll troll me as much as he can. He won't hook me up with WrestleMania. Take me to SoFi with him when WWE's there, but he'll troll me.
Did he go as a fan or did he go as to cover?
No, he did his job down there. I guess that when WWE had their big old thing, announcing WrestleMania was going to be there, Fernando went down there as a reporter. He got to interview a bunch of the wrestlers and all that stuff.
You should be his assistant. You should be asking him if you can go and hold the camera or something, behind the scenes footage.
I know.
Ooh, we got a new comment from Omar in here. Talking Tyreek.
Tyreek is overrated. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. But I love that Chuck Barkley avatar that you got there. Maybe a Cardinal
Omar,
fan?
aren't you? Omar's the Cardinal fan, right? The Arizona Cardinal fan?
Yeah, he changed up his logo. He's kicking it old school.
Well, are you able to watch the 49ers right now, Tony, or no?
No, I don't think so. I thought about getting the NFL Plus app, but I just have so much apps and TV and everything else. And once the season starts, I'm going to get all the games that I want anyways.
They didn't start Trey Lance today, though. They didn't? No.
Are they letting Jimmy throw the rock?
No. Not that I saw.
Well, I wonder who's going to be the backup there. Is it going to be Nate Sudfeld?
I don't know who the backup is going to be.
Who are the Niners going to put
Who's
out
that guy?
there?
Did they take a Mr. Irrelevant as a quarterback? Another sack, big sack on Nick Mullins right now. Mullins goes down. So that's not good, Raider fans. Nick Mullins, who is that off the end? Is that Alex Leatherwood? Don't tell me that's Alex Leatherwood out there. Alex Leatherwood did get beat. Put like one hand on the dude and then got beat. Who was that? Number 96 from Miami.
I don't care, Joe, but
come on, Leatherwood.
I can't wait to be in SoFi on the first week of the season. Holy
Kenyon
shit.
Drake with the catch across midfield. It's not going to be enough.
D-Hop is becoming underrated. How is D-Hop underrated? He was
Well, when you
injured
get
most
suspended
of
for
the
6 games, people forget about you, so it makes him underrated.
He was injured. Now he's out for 6 games. I don't think D-Hop's underrated at all.
Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack are going to feast on Alex Leatherwood. Well, Alex Leatherwood won't be the starter, so who are they going to feast on?
Wait, Alex Leatherwood isn't even good. He's not even going to be a starter, Joe?
I don't believe so.
That's rough.
I think Munford will be the starter or one of the other guys, but I don't think Alex Leatherwood will make the starting roster or make the starting cut. They've been moving the offensive line around. Like that's the one position that they've been starting new players and playing them late in the games. Josh McDaniels has 2 different ways to go, but of course Colton Miller is the only one that we really know, and then everybody else is all right. You're gonna play guard. You're gonna play tackle.
Yeah.
But Parham's been playing good this offseason.
Yeah, he's the guard you guys got from Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the guys where I was bummed. I was like, come on, why do they gotta make good picks?
NFL calling, yeah, Mike is banned. He'll be back. What do you say, the 25th?
Yeah, August 26th.
August 26th, Mike will be back, guys. TikTok finally woke up. But if you guys are missing Mike, you can see him on Nuts and Bolts YouTube channel, or you can come over to our YouTube channel, MJT Football, and you guys can talk to Mike on there. Mike will be doing stuff over there. But he'll be doing the Charger game tonight on Nuts and Bolts.
Thank you for the plug, Joe. The Titans got some good picks in this draft too. That kid, Kyle Phillips, the slot receiver they got, is really making some nice. He just had a really nice sideline toe drag swag style catch.
Teddy, that's a safety. Come on, that's a safety. Come on. They're saying Teddy Bridgewater got rid of the ball, but no, hell no, that was a safety. You know that was a safety.
Teddy Bridgewater is a legend.
Curtis Bolton went in there. Oh, Jenkins is down. I was just talking about Jenkins. He's down. He's hurt. Teddy B and the Miami Dolphins are on the 10-yard line. Teddy Bridgewater rolled back into the end zone and didn't let it go. Come on. They're saying it's a pass. They're saying it's a forward pass, but
well, the refs are never wrong, Joe. Sorry, I was really hoping you guys would get a safety there.
Yeah, they unbanned him on the 26th. They'll unban him. Good play by the young guy.
Okay, real quick, Titans draft. Kyle Phillips, slot receiver, looks real nice. Hassan Haskins, running back, looks like a beast, and Malik Willis. Those are 3 players for the offense. I think the transition is going to be nice when it's time to move on from some of the guys they've been making the playoffs with.
Well, the Titans need to do something, right? Because they seem like they haven't done anything the last couple off seasons. Just said, hey, we'll do the same thing, run the same people out there. So to influx some youth into there, it's going to help out.
Well, they went and got Julio Jones, and everybody last year was like, oh, look out for the Titans. Here they go. And that didn't work out so hot.
So it looks like they're changing it to a safety for the Raiders. So it is going to be 9-3 for the Raiders.
Weak. Come on, ref. Have a little backbone.
Well, the ref was standing right there the whole damn time. We watched the whole thing. I don't know what he was.
So now he's just paying refs to switch calls?
We have Josh McDaniels. He's already on the payroll.
He's already on the payroll. Omar, you're not being ignored. I saw that. He put Keenan Allen, underrated. Mike Evans, underrated.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think it's the underrated thing with Keenan feels more like clickbait for people. It feels like, oh, here, let me ask this question about is Keenan Allen underrated? It's like, well, he shouldn't be underrated.
You know what the good thing about the safety is? You get the ball, too. You get 2 points and the ball.
However, I do think Mike Evans is underrated. I don't think he gets brought up enough, and he's just been nothing but consistency and great. He's one of the best players in Tampa Bay Bucks history.
Who's that?
Mike Evans.
Oh, yeah, Mike Evans for sure. He's very – and every year and we talked about this last year with Mike Evans, especially in fantasy football. People forget about him, and then he goes out there and does 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns every year.
And he's moving up this year, Joe. Last year we were able to get him in like the end of the 4th, near the 5th round. And this year he's in like the beginning of the 3rd round. So I'm probably not going to end up with a lot of Mike Evans if that's the price tag I got to pay.
Ooh. Miami is bringing the heat. I don't know why. This is a preseason game, and I've never seen so many people like stack the box or blitz like this. But Miami is lining up 6 guys on the Raiders offensive line every time. The front line has 6 guys almost every play, and they're just bringing the heat at the Raiders.
Well, that should say something about your offensive line.
It could, but it doesn't matter because we're still getting the ball out of there.
Well, that is part of the signature of McDaniels, right?
Yeah, little quick passes.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching, it is 9-3. Got the score at the top. If you guys are watching MJT football, it's right there at the top. 9-3, second quarter for the Raiders.
Isaiah Simmons is a star backer. I hate that. I hate the name. I haven't really heard much about these positions until the last couple years, where they talk about like the star and the money, and they're using these more like bigger safeties as essentially extra linebackers. Ooh, we got a game break. Headed out to Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence rolling to the left. Oh, tries to connect with who is that? Marvin Jones in the corner.
Marvin Jones. I was going to give the Raiders a props on not having a lot of penalties, and Parham gets a legal man downfield right now.
I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm about to say something nice or send out a tweet about something nice, and then within 30 seconds, the opposite of what I was about to say happens.
Yeah,
I feel like I may have been too low on the Titans, Joe. I'm having regret. For my prediction on the Titans already.
You went too low on their win-loss predictions?
Yeah.
A.J. Cole on the field to punt for the Raiders. AJ Cole made my son's day last week, Tony, when he threw his wristbands at him. Looks like he got brand new wristbands. So I'll tell Jake that he's all right.
That's awesome. I always like that, and I love it when the players they don't ignore the older fans, but they always put the kids first.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty Miller, so close to making a play.
The Raiders Football Network, 9-3 Raiders. Yeah, it's 9-3. Let's check in on some of these other scores. It says it's 3-0 San Francisco over Minnesota as of right now. Pittsburgh's losing 6-0 to Jacksonville, and Tampa Bay is losing 3-0 at the moment to Tennessee. See, Trubisky played. He went 5 for 8 for 60 yards. Kenny Pickett's in there now. They actually had Claypool and Deontay Johnson in there, so that's nice. Hey, how about Christian Kirk, Tony? Have you been watching him? They said he had 3 catches for 40 yards today.
No, he's not on. I did just see Rashad White gashing up the middle, which was nice. I haven't seen Christian Kirk at all, but it doesn't matter because I'm drafting him in every fantasy league I can get him in. I think he's going to be one of the steals of the draft.
Trying to look around, so
NFL Colin wants to know what the score is. It's at the top of the screen.
Oh yeah, 9-3. Sudfeld started for San Francisco. It looks like he went 6 of 9. So that might be your backup. But Purdy, Purdy, He was Mr. Irrelevant this year. He's 1-4 right now. Your boy Sermon's playing. About time we hear from Sermon.
Oh man, it would be nice. There's a lot of people. A lot of people in fantasy had him in Dynasty, and in redrafts he won't be drafted this year.
See, a lot of these teams had practices against each other this week. So that's why I like San Francisco's 3-0 because they beat up on each other all week long. They know that each other's tendencies, so the games aren't going to be high scoring. In my opinion, that's what I think happens.
Oh, I just said something nice about Joe. This is what I'm talking about. I say something nice about Rashad White. One play later, catches a little dump off screen pass, fumble. Every time. Every time I say something nice, something bad happens.
Teddy Bridgewater back in there. Oh, Jonathan Abram off the blitz. Oh, they blitzed Jonathan Abram. Teddy Bridgewater had to get rid of it quick. It looks like a 5-yard loss on a little pitch out there.
Jonathan, where did he come from? Was he with the Colts last year?
No, he's been with the Raiders the last couple of years. He was a first-round draft pick. Out of what did he come out of? Mississippi State. He's the guy who's always hurt, the big hitter.
Mississippi. I saw the Javon Kinlaw. I saw him playing, the guy for the 49ers that went off on that one reporter.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him out there. I was like, all right, big fella, let's stay healthy. Let's prove all these haters wrong.
They blitz Abram again off the edge. This time he gets blocked, and they give up about a 7-yard pass. So maybe they're working on something on Abram coming up in the box and blitzing because this is the second time, but from the opposite side this time.
Yeah, when you said that, I was thinking edge rusher, but yeah, he is the guy they brought in because I remember from Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
I liked his attitude and his style. The problem is that doesn't necessarily work so much in the NFL now, where these guys need to be able to cover because he's essentially just an extra linebacker out there in coverage.
Yeah. See, now he drops all the way back, too far back, where he has to come up and they get a first down. So I don't know. Now he was blitzing the last 2 plays, and this one he drops 20, 30 yards back. It's like, what are you doing?
I could see them using him more in that position where he spends more time up on the near the line of scrimmage. like trying to have some sort of a scheme where they do that. The way they play Derwin up at the line a lot more. They play Jamal Adams up there. The way they tried to use Landon Collins with the Commanders last year.
Ooh.
It's a fumble. The ball. This is the kind of shit I don't like. Like, we just had a 2-minute commercial break, and we're still deciding whether or not that's a fumble.
A 2-minute commercial?
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like a long time. I got about 5 minutes left, Joe.
Yeah, you're good. See, because there's about 5 minutes left in this half, anyways.
Case Keenum dealing today, 16 of 18.
I don't know. I'll try to get on for you guys' stuff so I can do something like this at the bottom, the scoreboard for you.
Oh, it's all good. I don't know what we're doing, but
Imagine Seth Rollins as linebacker.
I'm assuming
Teddy
that's a
B.
wrestling reference I don't get.
Yeah, you don't get it.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be ending this, guys, pretty soon at halftime. Oh, nasty. I don't know what's kind of end around the Dolphins try to run right now, but it was not good and just eaten up alive 10 yards back. What was that?
Who made the play?
Huh?
Do you know who made the play?
Looks like Bauer. Ooh, nasty. Looks like the whole defense was back there. It's like you didn't fool anybody. Little quick screen out there. Robinson with the tackle. I don't know. I thought this Miami offense was supposed to be innovated and different.
Yeah, but maybe they're not, like you said before. They're not trying to show different looks and the things they're going to do.
Or the Raiders are just that good, Tony.
That's definitely not. That's not it.
3rd and 11 for Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, is that a fumble? Gesicki just caught it and then got hit hard and dropped the ball, but they're going to call it incomplete. Abram knocked it out.
It's, to me, the Gesicki thing is really confusing because they're like, hey, we're going to pay you as like a top tight end in the league. We're going to franchise tag you, and then we're going to turn you into a blocker. Even though you're not physically imposing. He's not George Kittle. Like, no. But that's essentially what they want to try and use him as, and that's not part of his game. So why did you franchise tag a guy? Like, let him walk. Let him go sign with a team where he's going to get used as the type of player that he is instead of trying to make him something that I don't think he wants to do.
The 58-yard field goal. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with Gesicki, and then there was reports that he might not even, like, that they were looking at other people, but I guess that what's his name got hurt, Sheehan, the guy they were actually looking at to replace him.
Oh, the person they tried to trade for, was that Adam Shaheen, the one where the physical didn't pass or something? They had to rescind the trade.
Look at that. Look how quick I am at updating that, Tony. Damn.
You're good.
Gotta get ready for the regular season, when we got all these games going, and everybody can come check us out on the MJT. If you guys are watching, you haven't hit the like or subscribe button, go ahead and do that now.
The more that I'm watching preseason, the more I'm thinking about how we're about to go through such a huge change in the next 1 to 2 years. with phasing out guys like Brady, Rodgers, Matt Ryan, like an end of an era of players that won MVPs and Super Bowls. And I mean, obviously Tom Brady accounts for a lot of that, but Roethlisberger retiring last year, Rivers, being out of the league. We're kind of fully moving on to the era where your guy, Derek Carr, is going to be like the most tenured quarterback in the NFL in like 2 years.
Yeah, it's coming down to it.
That's crazy.
He might be right now in the AFC, right?
Well, he's the oldest quarterback, I believe, in the AFC West. It's like him and Russ are 33 or 34 or something like that.
Kenyon Drake.
Wait, how old is Derek Carr?
Derek Carr's 31.
So Russell Wilson is the oldest, because I think Russ is like 33.
Yeah, 31. With the kids swimming in the backyard.
I would say Derek Carr has like another 4 or 5 good years left, but he'd have to have a good year first before he could have good years left. You know what I'm saying, Joe?
I know what you're saying, but this year right here, when you had that MVP and a Super Bowl ring.
Afix in the house. 49ers already saying Trey Lance doesn't need any more work. If I have to see Justin Sulke play left tackle for the Niners one more down, I'm going to lose it.
Next week. You got to watch it one more time.
Or you could just avoid it.
2-minute warning in Miami for the Raiders. Like I said, guys, we'll probably be leaving at halftime to the whole first half of a preseason game. It's 9-6 Raiders right now. We got Teddy Bridgewater versus Nick Mullins in this game. Tony is watching some of the other games. What game you have? Malik Willis?
Yeah, I got the Titans Bucks, I think.
Tony and Mike will be live for Nuts and Bolts on the Nuts and Bolts channels if you guys go over there and watch them. Right? You're going to do it on that channel?
Yep.
So you guys go over there and watch Nuts and Bolts. Watch the Chargers get beat down by them boys.
Omar, king of the desert, my friend. King of the desert. Let's hear 3 cheers for Omar, Joe.
I don't know how to do it.
Hip, hip. Right there. Just remind you what it is. Joe, I got to run. I got to get stuff done.
I appreciate you joining. Good luck to your Chargers tonight as they take on them Cowboys, because nothing is better than seeing the Cowboys lose.
Oh, yeah.
Regular season, it don't matter.
The Cowboys have been on all of our comments of all of our videos talking crazy, crazy stuff about how good the Cowboys are. So now it's just more motivation for them to lose. Even if it's a preseason game, I want to see the Cowboys get smacked around.
Like just a little bit.
Fade them boys. Fading.
You want to fade the Cowboys?
Fade? Yeah, let me get a fade the Cowboys, and then I'm out of here.
Fade them Cowboys!
There it is. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Appreciate it. Afix shouts out to Nick Mullins, Omar, NFL Colin. Appreciate you guys. Chargers aren't winning. Why couldn't you wait till after I left, Omar?
He was like, as soon as Tony leaves, bam, hit him with it.
I call him the king of the desert, and that's how he repays me. That is how he repays me.
So just a few more minutes on here, guys. I'm just going to watch until halftime, and then I got to take off because I do got to get some sleep in before I go to work tonight. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. You guys see the score. It's 9-6 right now. Raiders scored on their opening drive with Zamir White. Got a safety with Teddy Bridgewater's first one in. The Dolphins have got 2 field goals to go along with it. But 2 minutes left here in the first quarter or first half. Oh, Nick Mullins, what are you doing? Raiders are going to turn the ball over, kick the ball, punt the ball right now. So Miami will get a shot before the half to either tie the game or take the lead, depending on how much they put into this drive. Right now, there's a minute 54 left with A.J. Cole coming to punt this ball. Oh, man. So A.J. Cole with the punt. Gets it away. Lynn Bolden, he wants to run one back on the Raiders. He wants to show the Raiders why they got rid of him. He was a third-round pick for the Raiders. Never went to camp. They traded him before that, but he gets tackled. Who's down right now? Masterson, the Raiders linebacker, is down at the moment. After the punt coverage, so they're tending to him on the field. This looks like the second person that has been down during this game. Raiders, Masterson now. Jenkins earlier, the guy they brought over from the Texans. So they said Tua was out there 5 hours before the game today, practicing, getting ready, handing the things off. They brought him in. They brought him in without Tyreek Hill, without Jalen Waddle. So that was kind of weird to bring your starting quarterback in without all that. The Raiders never started Derek Carr. They never started Davante Adams. They didn't start Hunter Henry. So don't think the Raiders started all their starters. Minute 43 left. Raiders defense is on the field. Butler, man. Darren Butler is looking good. Linebacker out of Arizona State, undrafted free agent. Who they got running? They got there we go. Come on, Raiders. Oh, Gesicki's still in there with a nice catch over the middle. Come on. Somebody's got to stop Gesicki. Come on. So, like I said, Miami has a chance to do it. They're across midfield already. Ooh. There we go. Phillips and Robinson broke up a pass right there. A minute 22 left. Going to be second down and 10. I mean, I can't be upset with how the Raiders have been playing today. They've looked good. They've done exactly what we've seen from them. They've got a couple more penalties, I think, in this game than we've seen in the last couple of games. But other than that, they've still been doing what they have. Alex Leatherwood got beat bad at one play. That looked like the only play so far that he's gotten beat. Come on, Teddy Bridgewater throws. That's going to be incomplete. Nice coverage by Butler on Myles Gaskins. Ooh, if Butler's covering Myles Gaskins like that, I like that. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins right here. They're probably about 5 yards away from a long field goal. They just saw him make a 58-yard field goal earlier. Yeah, so I've been telling you guys about Darren Butler. They're showing his stats. From Arizona State, he had 241 tackles, guys. That's a beast right there. They said he was undersized in the draft. That's why he went undrafted. But he's doing everything the Raiders have asked him to do this offseason. Who called the timeout? Looks like the timeout Raiders. So minute 13 left to go in the second half, or in the first half, second quarter of the game. But I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in to watch the Raiders and, preview of one of the best teams in the NFL this year. But the Raiders defense, they're showing highlights of the Raider defense right now. They've been getting in that backfield. They've been stopping some of these big plays across it. But then they've also given up, like on third down, a couple third downs, they've given up 10 yards or more on a couple of the third downs. So you got to limit yourself on what you like. Here we go. This is another. So total yards, Vegas has 125. Miami has 118 as of right now. It is third down. Come on, let's stop him. Let's get off the field. This is where you need to get off the field, make a big play for your defense. Get off the field, let the offense come back in, maybe with a minute left to see what they can do. Teddy Bridgewater throws it deep. Oh, what were you doing? Robinson misread that, let the receiver run right by him. First down for Miami. What were you doing? Robinson had great coverage on him, and all of a sudden he stopped, I think he thought the ball was coming down earlier than it was, but Sanders, the wide receiver, ran a little bit past him, 2 yards. He got the ball, but I don't know what happened to Robertson on that. He had great coverage until the last second where he slowed down and gave up that catch. Wow, Miami's inside the red zone here, so it looks like it can be 9-9 going into halftime at least. If not, Miami score if they don't score a touchdown here. Oh, and handoff. Their running game has gone nowhere. This Raider defense has been stopping the run. And last week, the Raiders had a hard time. I think they got chewed out in practice all week about giving up the run because last week, Minnesota ran all over them, especially in the second quarter. Playoffs. There we go. Second down, 37 seconds left. Come on, Bridgewater throws it. Oh, fumble. Raiders take it back. Oh, they're going to say that it's incomplete pass. That was hit and knocked out. Webb recovered it, was going to run it back for a touchdown. Referees are saying that it was down and it wasn't a completed catch. But I want to say, look, caught 1, 2, 3 steps, then got hit. That's a fumble right there. Raiders, they took a touchdown away. They should have not blown that whistle until the touchdown and then just let it happen and then reversed it. But they're going to take a touchdown away from the Raiders right there because that right there was a touchdown. They're going to review it right now. That was 3 steps. It was 3 steps. You know it was 3 steps. And then he took the hit, fumbled the ball. At least the Raiders can get the ball back. Let's see if they can at least get the ball back. But it should have been a recovery for a touchdown. So Bridgewater, they're showing the replay again. Bridgewater throws it out there. 1, 2, 3, boom, takes the hit, fumbles the ball. Should have been a touchdown. So at least give the Raiders the ball back. That's one thing they can do because they can say it's a fumble, give them to them at the spot, but that's a touchdown off the board for the Raiders. Sam Webb played 4 seasons at Missouri Western State. He had 109 tackles, 7 interceptions with a big play right there. He's the one that made the hit and recovered it. So McDaniel's like, come on, man, that was a touchdown. You guys know that. It's going to be 31 seconds left here before halftime, guys. I'm telling you, that was 3 steps. They took it away. But it's okay, because if the Raiders stop them and they get the ball back, then it's all good. So they are calling it a fumble. They did call it a fumble. The Raiders' ball now. So the Raiders get the ball. That's the second time that the Raiders' defense has come up big. One on the safety, where they got the safety, where the referees originally called it no safety, but they turned it to the safety. So now in the fumble right here, where the guy did take 3 steps, then he got hit, lost the ball. Raiders get the ball back at the 15-yard line, and let's see if they go. 27 seconds left. They try to throw it out, a little screen out there to Tyron Johnson. It absolutely went nothing. Looks like they're just going to waste this time down. I don't see them run. Maybe they run another play, but they're just letting this clock run. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. But the Raiders look like they're content in taking a 9-6 lead into the halftime. Defense has been looking good. Offense came out on fire in the first quarter and first half since Nick Mullins taken over. Nothing really. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to take off now. I did the first half. I did the first half of this. When it comes to the regular season, I'll start doing full games. We'll start doing more. If you guys want to watch Mike and Tony, they'll be on the Nuts and Bolts channel doing the Chargers versus the Cowboys tonight. Go over there and check them out. Appreciate everybody who turned in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more content coming. We have 2 division previews up right now. If you guys have already watched those, look out for the next ones coming up. We have all the divisions with our rankings and our predictions coming up. But Raiders looking good as they go into halftime, 9-6. See you guys.